right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers, and salutation to the icon and teaching that's true of the folk on earth, true in the city, within the life of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So, it's just a quick lesson. It's just laying back off the apostle Ramah this morning. Well, this morning when he said that they not ready or they not prepared, basically. Hey, cause Israel is lost in the sauce. Hey, they don't even know what's going on, man. They don't even understand that Esau is ready to make his move, and he's setting up certain things, which of course we know it's the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But guess what? The scripture tell you that Esau know he have a short time, but he's finna come down with wrath. Hey, but these people not watching. Esau have flicky ears. They don't even know that Esau is this devil. Hey, of course, we know they doing this Black Lives Matter shit and all that, but guess what? Esau been killing you niggas off for centuries, man. Decades, man. He been locking you up, unrighteous decrees, man. Hey, he been, you been on the bottom, ruling over you, man. Hey, but guess what? You trusting the oppressor. You trusting this man, man. So, hey, guess what? When this mark of the beast come, when they implement this vaccine, mandatory vaccines, man, you niggas ain't ready, man. You niggas not prepared of what the Lord is about to bring, man. On a mass scale, man, this famine. All these things that the Lord told us that it's finna happen in the end times, man. Which we finna talk about, Lord willing. You got something?
It's Sirach 13 and 8. Beware that thou be not deceived and brought down in thy jollity, man. So you gotta walk circumspectly, man. All right, you can't get sidetracked from all the distractions they got going on with the mandatory testings and the elections and baseball starting back up. All right, you get a second round of stimuli. You know, being secure in your pleasures, man. All right, when they say peace and safety, and what sudden utter destruction, man. All right, so you can't get, you can't be walking around here like everything's gonna get back to normal, everything's gonna be okay, man.
Which, hey, even let's talk about that little testing thing, right? Hey, of course, we know in the state of Illinois, things are starting to open up. We in our fourth phase and everything, right? But guess what? If you been paying attention of this pandemic we in, hey, in Texas, and Florida, and Arizona. And all these states down there, hey, they economy and they states been open. They bars, they clubs, all these been opening. And since it's been opening, what happened? The numbers been going through the roof. Been breaking records. And guess what? It just been announced a day or two that the government said we shutting down our clubs, we shutting down our bars. So guess what? Well, guess what's gonna happen in here? Hey, Illinois opened up that phase for phase 4. Friday, and guess what? Friday and Saturday, the numbers been going up dramatically. Now, just because niggas can gather up to 50 in a closed area and 100 outside, numbers been spiking. Tax been going up through the roof. Hey, guess what? It's all according to this plan. What you about to say, Salak?
That was it.
Because, hey, this 2 Corinthians 2:11, it say, lest Satan shall get advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices, man. Hey, and guess what? Hey, we not ignorant to all this shit that Esau is about to do, man. Hey, we know through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that this man, he can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. So when they say certain things like more testings and the coronavirus and this and that, hey, that's all to what? Bring more chaos, man. Hey, cause guess what? Hey, I was talking to a brother the other day. Hey, what do you do to someone that basically, like, it's like taking candy from a baby. Like Jake so long want freedom and normalcy so bad. Hey, when they shut down this the whole state, man, and slowly getting it back to Jake, what Jake gonna do? They gonna lose their mind. It's gonna be more chaos everywhere, man. But that's why in Ecclesiastes 12:1, it say, remember not the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil day come nor the year draw nigh, man. And when you look up that word evil, it go into what? Bad times, man. And that's what's coming. Bad times is approaching us, man. Hey, but I guess what? Jake will still want to party.
Mm-hmm.
Jake want to still do what they want.
Yeah.
They can't what? They want to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Esau give you a little business loan.
Yeah.
Hey, now Jake back into La La Land, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you can go to a movie. You can go to a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Now everything is cool. No, hey, they've been reporting on the news a famine.
Yeah.
Jake ain't paying attention to that,
Mm-hmm.
but Jake want to shake their ass. Jake want to go to the strip club, and Jake just want to party and bullshit. That's why you're gonna be caught up and left out, man. It say, when thou say have no pleasure in them, when the sun or light or the moon or the stars be darkened, nor the cloud return out of the rain. And that day when the keeper of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow himself, and the grinding cease, because there are few. It's been reported on national news, even in articles, if you've been paying attention, that these jobs, because of this pandemic, is not coming back. So after your unemployment been gone, hey, it's gonna get hard times for you people, man. Hey, your job is on a slow pace of recovering, so you can't go return to a lot of your jobs, man. That's why a lot of people is on furlough and it's on unemployment, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all what? According to the Lord. It say, the grinding shall cease because there are few, and that's that look out the window be darkened, man. It say, and the door shall be shut in the streets when a sign of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the birds, and all the daughter of the music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall, and that's what it is. Hey, these rappers and entertainers can't go on tours no more. Yeah, they still make little music, but they can't make money. They can't promote themselves like they want to, man. And that's all because of Yahweh Shema Shai. Evil days is approaching. It say verse 5. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and all the almond trees shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, man. And that's what you see. All your desires starting to fail, man. Because everything was blossom. Everything was good at a point in time. And now all of a sudden 2020 was, hey, they saying this the worst year of all, man. All because of what? Prophecy, man. The Lord said these things shall happen. So ain't no normalcy, man. You niggas not prepared what's to come, man. It say, because man go to his home, long home in the morning, going about the streets, man. And one thing about Esau, man, and when he comes set up shop, he there. Hey, when he go overseas, he set up these military base. He watching your ass, man. He watching everything. So guess what? What he do with this pandemic? With the National Guard. You think they just gone? Hell no. Esau is setting up points, man. All these things is a test run to what? Bring in that martial law. Justify this chaos to bring in the mark of the beast. So like, y'all.
Jeremiah 5 and 6 says, wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and the wolf of the evening shall spoil them. A leopard shall watch over the cities. Every one that goeth out thence shall be torn in pieces, because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased, man. All right, this is all because this is all for the correction of Yahweh Shema Shai, from Yahweh Shema Shai unto Israel, man. All right, because hey, like the brother said, because you don't see them, don't mean they're there. There's no reports of them leaving, of them having been left. All right, there's gonna be a time where they're not gonna be standing around, just standing around. They're gonna be walking the streets. All right, the motherfucking curfew noise gonna sound.
Yeah.
If you out in the street, you guys gonna get gun butted, man.
But they wanna go to beaches. They wanna go to parties.
Let's go right here. Matthew 24:38. For the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in their marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, man. All right, so the marriage is giving, yeah, right. Just like the days of Noah, they're doing it now, man. Every time before the destruction comes, guess what? Everybody starts reverting back to their old selves, man. Lawlessness is broken in. There's no rules. All right, so now you're going around doing whatever you want. Okay, there's no police won't be watching the streets no more.
Yeah. Hey, they already reported that. Salakia. Hey, they already already report that a lot of these police, hey, because of this pandemic or because of this, hey, they not showing the work, especially in Atlanta. It's all hell breaking loose in Atlanta, man. Because guess what? More people are starting to die. Hey, Esau is coming out with great wrath. Hey, and guess what? It's already reported. Hey, a lot of these truckers, they said if you don't defund the police state, they not delivering. Because they niggas what gonna rob you.
Yep.
It's gonna be chaos everywhere. So these people not finna take chances fighting themselves over goods, man.
Right.
And that's all according to prophecy, man, which is coming to pass. More.
Okay.
Con. Hey, this shit. It's so much. Well, I'm gonna start at in Second Esdras. This Second Esdras 6. I mean Second Esdras 15. And shit. Con. I'm gonna start at shit. I wanna get into it. I'm gonna start at 9. So like 8. It say, I will hold my tongue no more at touching their wickedness, which they profaniely committed, neither will I suffer them in these things, which that wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent right blood cried it to me, and the soul of the just continually, man. And that's what we have done. The men of the Lord out here, and we call upon the Lord and tell the Lord, bring his judgment ASAP, man. And he's doing it, man, because of all the wickedness that's upon the face of the earth, man. Let's say verse 9. And therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them, man. And the Lord is going to save us from this hell and this chaos that's about to come, man. Evil days are coming. And it say verse 10, behold, my people is led to flock to the slaughter, and I will not slaughter them, and now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And yes, we're going to be laid to the slaughter. Hey, it tell you in 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, Salakia, hey, it say that, I'm going to just read it. And it's verse 70. This 2nd Esdras 16 and 70. For them shall be in every place. In the next city, a great insurrection shall come upon them that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but shall spoil and destroy those that fear the Lord. And that's what they about to do. And that's the nature of Esau, man. Hey, what happened to a scared cat when you bag them into a corner? They do nothing but attack. And that's what Esau have done. We've been trapping him with the word of Yahweh Shemal Rashai, and he's finna show his horns. And he's finna come with that great wrath, just like Revelation say. So back in this 2nd Esdras 15:11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. And that's what the Lord is about to do. Hey, he's bringing all these plagues that happen in the modern day Egypt upon America. Locusts, famine, all them plagues, man. Hey, he killed the firstborn of Egypt, man. Hey, but our firstborn was straight. The cattle, all those stuff, man. And these things, what the Lord is about to do is going to be a terrible time. It's like verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, and their seed shall fall through the blasting of hell with a fearful consolation. And that's time out that famine. So the Lord is about to basically, which I already started, because last year, these farmers, rain been fucking up this whole world, man. The rain, the hail, all these things, man. So famine been started, man. And it's going to get worse. Verse 14. Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be a sedition among men, invading one another, and shall not regard their king or prince, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. And we see that. We've been seeing that, man. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into the city, and shall not be able, man. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon their neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods, because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. You got
right, because it's still a green tree right now, right? You thought them protests was something, them going in there, getting the shoes and getting all that. That wasn't nothing but just for show. All right, what you think get desperate? There wasn't no, them people who did all that looting, they weren't desperate. They still went home, turned on their TV, enjoyed their life, right, so to speak. There's gonna come a time where life is gonna be unenjoyable, man.
Yeah.
All right, this Murphy get cut out. This Murphy getting cut off of this place day by day, man.
That's right.
All right, we had a protest in Chicago every single day since the rioting, man.
That's right.
Okay, so I got one for you. Second Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And so many places, their shelves are still scarce, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
them truckers ain't moving, moving like they was. All right, the farmers been shut down. Okay, and what shelter, food, and clothing are the three things that man needs, man. You know.
Yeah.
We skip down.
Because with all these stupid ass niggas that been looting, now you fucked up your neighborhoods. Now everybody is subject to go what? To one place, the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
Now how much more if you access to cars?
Yep.
Because some people not access to cars.
Yep.
But the ones that are, we all is going to this one place.
Yep.
Which is gonna what? They have to restock the stores more quickly. So when you go to a store, you're not getting certain things, man.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to go and get some lamb. They didn't have lamb the other day, man. So this thing is getting serious, and it's gonna get worse.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord said it, man.
Verse 24. I'm gonna start 20. I'm gonna keep reading. It says, "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid." Right? You remember that sound a couple of years ago in Hawaii, which was a signal for an attack, man, a nuclear attack. Right? They got similar sounds coming to these neighborhoods, man. They getting you used to the sounds of the police sirens, man.
Yeah. Trump said a year ago, we need more police on the street.
Yep.
When you walk downtown, you see more shit even in the hoods, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see more police walking on bikes,
Yep.
walking down the street. Cause guess what? They getting you used to seeing a police state, and that's martial law, man.
It says, when the trumpet shall give a sound, is when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. The time shall friend fight one against another, like the enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours shall not they shall not run. And it's gonna be truly fearful when the same people you seen going to Foot Locker and you talking shit about them, right? They come up in your goddamn house, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, taking you by force for half a loaf of bread, man.
That's right.
All right, bothering your daughter to live your life. I mean, for you to live any longer, man.
Right. But keep partying though.
Yeah, keep partying.
Keep bullshitting though.
Keep twerking on police cars during the virus, man. An epidemic or pandemic, man.
That's more than
That was it.
come. This is Jeremiah 30, verse 7. They say, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved ever," man. Now, and that time is approaching very fast, man. Why Jake want to twerk? Jake want the economy to get back. Jake got that stimulus, another round of the stimulus. Jake got this business loan, which ain't nothing wrong with none of these things. But guess what? You niggas ain't trusting in the Lord. You niggas just worrying about how to get high, how to get drink. You ain't even doing nothing with the money, man. Buying new TVs, all those things that you doing, and guess what? A nigga is gonna come in and get it. Or you storing it up for the elect, man. Because the Lord said we're gonna be straight. It said the Lord that even though he that laugh now shall mourn later, man. So keep indulging and being married. Sooner or later, all those things is gonna turn to naught. You're gonna cry, man. Which we already starting to see, man. These people couldn't even stay in the fucking house. Like, stay in the fucking house. Ain't no wrong with staying in the house. But these people busybody, man. They have to do something. They gotta do this and that, man. That shows you the characteristic of you people, man.
It's Sirach 11 and 27. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget his pleasure, and his end, his deeds shall be discovered. Man, hey, it's gonna take a little bit of time, all right, for y'all to forget that you just twerking on what's that thing to give all the people get a girl money and shit. That account what they be doing, you know what I'm talking about? They be sending little girls money and shit. Not little girls.
Cash out?
Nah, but they be your OnlyFans page.
Oh, OnlyFans page, yeah.
All right, 1 hour, man. It's gonna be hey. You gotta be humbled, man.
Shit, you're gonna be a fan all right in that day.
You know? You're gonna forget all about how you was curbing niggas and
right.
how good and how thoughtful you were. And you niggas the same way. All that partying, tossing up. All right, it's gonna be short order if y'all true colors come out, man.
That's right. And it's one of it is Isaiah 32:9 because hey, the brother was talking about how a lot of these women be twerking and shit like that. Hey, all those things finna cease. Hey, all that independent woman shit. Hey, even you niggas, man, because we always talk about the woman, but hey, well, we try not to talk about the woman, right? But hey, it pop up. But even you niggas, man. They said the strong man shall bow himself, man. They say they shall shit on that. They bow shall be loose in that day, man. So you're gonna shit in those days, man. Hey, we can't wait because hey, war is still evident. War is still propped up in the Middle East, man. While you still talking, Trump is still making moves, man. Hey, remember, Trump said, man, if you cannot control these protesters, which they are, he labeled them as terrorists. Hey, what he will do? He said he will. And you know Trump a man of his word, man.
Yeah.
He been doing everything he said he was gonna do, man. But hey, he can't do too much, cause hey, guess what? The presidency, the voting, a new president supposed to come in at the end of this year. So he gonna subsidize you people with stimulus checks and this and that. But guess what? Wait till after the election when you see this nigga didn't leave. The same nigga that you hate and is gonna still be in office, man. And if he don't, whatever president, they still gonna come down with this wrath, man. And this Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughter. And give ear to my speech. Many day and year you shall be troubled. And that's time out now, man. And of course we know it's a period of time, but look, hey, we started this year off with a bang. With war, with this coronavirus, man. Hey, pestilence. And it's expect these things to intensify, man. It's ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. And that's what's coming. All these things, the benefits, and you finna get cut off on a mass scale, man. Especially the Session 8, man. Just wait till the Lord, just wait till this devil come down with great wrath. The Lord release this man. It's terrible you women that are at ease. Be trouble, hey, shaking your ass on top of a fucking police car, you are at ease, man. Wait till those days is over with. When it's scared that these women can't twerk on Instagram or you can't wear them little ass shorts, which is and with this crop top with your titties all out, man. Your ass gonna get snatched and get raped, man. Hey, cause wait till them foreign troops come over here, man. They gonna spare. They ain't gonna give a fuck about that. They gonna run it to you and you niggas, man.
Isn't it so ironic how the brother of the person you're marching for is asking for foreign troops, man? George Floyd, brother, the one that got the whole nation in the uproar and all this stuff, right? His brother wants the United Nations to come over here. Shouldn't that tell you something, man?
Shit, I didn't even know that. That's a hell of a man. It's a trouble you women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless one. Strip you and make you bare and gird the sackcloth upon your loins, man. And that's what the Lord is about to do. And not just you women, man. Hey, you niggas too, man. Cause hey, you niggas don't serve Yahweh Shema Shai. Black lives matter, man. That shit don't fucking matter, man. And the elect lives matter, man. Hey, teach this truth, man. Get the Lord behind your belt, cause hey, that's what you're gonna need in a time of trouble, man. Matter of fact, I do. We get Daniel the 12th chapter, man. We ending that, man. Because hey, you people is not prepared what Esau have, man. And he have drones, He had military vehicles, man. And he had things that you eyes can, that you people don't even know. You got to think. Esau have technology that's been foreseen, what you starting to see now, man. He put it in our movies all the time, man. And when I was growing up, they was talking about 2021, 2022. Hey, we had flying vehicles. Hey, those things, that's the plan that they have for you people, man. Hey, demolition, man. Hey, all these people, the rich, that was wealthy and was cornered with the plan, they were straight. But what happened to the niggas that won with the plan? They had to go off the grid. They had to come from off the sewers and come rob the rich people, man. It's gonna be all hell chaos, man. Pretty soon in the streets.
You want to change 12 and what?
12-1.
James 12:1, and at the time shall Michael stand up, the great prince will stand for the children of thy people. There shall be a time of trouble such as never was since the beginning, since there ever was a nation. Even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
So if your name is not written, or you don't, the Lord haven't told you, man, in that book of life, man, you're gonna be fucked up out here, man. It's gonna be a time that never been before. And you gotta know the Lord is about his business, man. The Lord say something, it shall happen. He's a man that he cannot lie. So terrible times is approaching, man. Hey, as you said, woe is me in those days, man. Those days, bad days is approaching, man. Evil days is approaching, man. So keep partying, keep bullshitting, keep shaking your ass, keep fucking these niggas over. Hey, keep killing your damn selves, man. Cause soon, hey, the scriptures say in Revelation, you shall seek death and shall not find it, man. It say in Amos, hey, one that flee from a bear, then a lion met him. Hey, he got away from the lion and he went into the house. A serpent bit him, man. Hey, judgment is coming, man. And we can't wait till the Lord turn these things up on a mass scale. So
I got something, man.
Bible will shout.
It's 2 Ezra
We're ending with that.
8:41. For as the husbandman soweth much seed upon the ground and planteth many trees, yet the thing that is sown good in its season cometh not up. Neither doth all that is planted take root. Even so is it even of them that are sown in the world, they shall not all be saved, man. All right, small remnant, man. You know. He made the word for many, but the word to come for few.
That's right. So if you don't have that covering on Yahweh Shema Rashad, you smoked in that day, man.
Right.
If you're not watching these prophecies, man, and praying and staying fasted up, man, hey, you're not gonna make it in that day, man. Especially if you don't got that covering on the Lord and have that faith, man, and been teaching His word, man. Hey, you're gonna get destroyed in that day. So with that, we're gonna say, call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone that ruled well, that taught us this truth, and salutation to the icon that teaching the truth of the folk on earth and true in the city, man, and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'ashem, Shai, man, week in, week out, man. Hazing their life, man, for Yahweh Ba'ashem, Shai, man. So next time, we're gonna say, a ball, and shalom, man.
Shalom.